Alright, here we go into set number 3. It is tied up 1-1. AVANTE GARDE versus PvP Super Friends. Brandon, take us through what the tank picks are.
Well, you see it right away on AVANTE GARDE. They have an AMX-50, 3 T-69s, and an artillery, of course. So they're going to use that to their advantage. AVANTE GARDE seeming to like that artillery.
They really like those pieces of artillery, especially on more open maps.
Yeah, and mine's perfect for that. And
exactly.
Of course, on PvP's side, we have a T-32, 2 T-69s, 2 AMX-13s, and 2 T-1s.
Yeah, so slightly more mobility coming out from PvP, but I mean, firepower-wise and mobile, actually, it's pretty even, honestly. I mean, the AVANTE GARDE side, actually, they have much more firepower. As long as they have vision on the enemy team, they'll be able to get, shots from that piece of artillery. They have a pretty strong front line. Those T-69s, a great support tank. You can act as a frontline tank or a backline tank. So, definitely a lot of options coming out for AVANTE GARDE right now, and AVANTE GARDE completely monopolizing the hilltop.
Yeah, I mean, they got up here. They want the vision of the enemy team as soon as possible, getting up to the hill as fast as possible. And they have it right now. Yeah.
Oh, but a T2 scout on AVANTE GARDE actually went down. So Blade 12444 that he's taken out on AVANTE GARDE side, poking his head out just a little bit too far. But I mean, that's not really a huge loss for AVANTE GARDE.
No, it's not bad, but of course it still is a loss.
Yeah, definitely. So losing a little bit of vision. And AVANTE GARDE here, yeah, they're still on the hilltop, and PvP, yeah, they're actually, you can't really see it on your map right now, but they're actually just spread out along the sides of the hill.
Yeah, they are very spread out. They actually have a medium tank all the way in the back, like all the way in the north of the map. Not doing much up there, but
yeah, he could be just kind of maybe possibly providing support fire, or he could be just waiting to decide which direction he wants to go in. But being in that position, he could either go for the island or the hilltop or even the eastern side. So he could just be waiting for AVANTE GARDE to make a move. But I mean, if it comes down to a firefight on the hilltop, he has to be there.
Yeah, he does have to be there, and especially with the extra firepower that AVANTE GARDE does have, you can't afford to not have one of your more heavy tanks.
Yeah,
not be in the fight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, PvP have 2 AMX-13, so 2, although they're tier 8, they are light tanks, so they don't have that much armor. And the thing is, especially you only have 3 heavy forces, and if only 2 of your heavy forces are where the battle's most likely going to happen, then you're most likely going to lose that engagement. Yeah. So PvP, they have to be careful about how they decide to engage this fight. Of course, they're just scared of that piece of artillery. In all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, they got to this hill pretty fast, but upon seeing the AVANTE GARDE members, I don't think they want to start a fight, really.
Yeah.
I think they want to make AVANTE GARDE come to them.
Yeah.
And just be a little bit more defensive there.
Yeah, or they could go for a surrounding maneuver either on the island or the sides of the hill, but I mean, even that is really risky because, once you have control of this hilltop, you have pretty much, free reign over the entire map. If you're out of cover, then you will get shot down by the AVANTE GARDE members. AVANTE GARDE fresh meat here, kind of creeping up. He could get some sneak shots onto Dustin Ulapong if he does manage to get past that rock, and there is a ledge there that he will be able to use. But it is a little bit risky, and Sniper Elite with his AMX-13 moving way down south into enemy territory. But he actually just might try and get some sneak shots onto AVANTE GARDE. Oh, he was spotted though.
He was spotted. He does get a hit. Shot. Yeah.
One more, but it does miss. Yeah, bingo bongo. Just take about a little bit more than 15%. But yeah, I mean, those AMX-13s, they don't do a lot of damage.
No, not at all. But we see actually here AVANTE GARDE coming around the hill. They want to go for this flank, but there is a good positioned medium tank by PvP there.
Oh, AVANTE GARDE, wow, losing another AMX-50 or another tank, and that is an AMX-50, and that's a huge loss for them.
Yeah, that is huge. That is a huge tank.
Oh, AVANTE Griven might get taken on here as well. 18%, but AVANTE GARDE Griven, yeah, the captain of the team, doing great damage, but he is one shot away if the heavy tank managed to get it, and he gets taken out. Yeah, a little bit aggressive, a little bit too aggressive strategies coming out from AVANTE GARDE. I mean, honestly, it's actually not that aggressive. However, they're kind of misplaying these strategies, I'd have to say. They're going in just a little bit too far, or maybe missing those couple crucial shots.
Yeah, and you guys see on the map there, actually the artillery just got taken out by that AMX-13 by PvP. That is huge.
Yeah.
And just looking at the tanks now, they're already a 5.
Yeah.
So it looks like
look at that, PvP not losing a single tank and only 1 tank remaining on AVANTE GARDE side. Fresh meat does get taken out.